I'm Deep Mahaman and you're watching the Redmen TV.
Hello, what's the Redmen TV? It's your hot daily dose of Liverpool news action coming from behind the scenes at Redmen TV Central. 4 stories? No, that's bollocks. 3 stories. One of them everyone knows from yesterday, which we'll touch upon. Suarez was back at Melwood. The second is Rodger has been talking about the expectations on Jurgen Klopp. And the last one is a former player on TalkSport has been discussing 3 targets that he believes are on Liverpool's transfer hit list for the summer. We will do that one. Let's do it in the order that I've just said it there to mix it up. First story, yes, Suarez. Again, no point doing too much about it. Everyone's seen it. Mamadou Sakho, who clearly is the most entertaining man. Well, the second most entertaining man on Snapchat after Chris Pajak. And if you haven't got onto our Snapchat account yet, do the Redmen TV. One word, go and check it out. He's got coffee muffins this morning. They're a game changer, apparently. I don't agree, but anyway, go and check that out. Yeah, obviously, Sakho revealed Suarez was at Melwood with a cheeky little video and a little gang sign as well, so it was all cool. Suarez quotes off the back of it said, "I'm very interested in how Liverpool are doing because they're so important in my life." Come back, Louis. Come back. Everything will be fine again. We can. Yeah, look, always good to see. I like the fact that he's got that relationship with the club, and obviously a lot of the players who are still at the club, that he feels he can come back and just swan around the place. Boss, yeah, great. And I think we all secretly hope that he reaches a point in his career when he's had enough. He's had enough of just winning everything at Barcelona, and he goes, yeah, go ahead, I'll go and do another. I'll have my swan song back in the Premier League with Liverpool. Wouldn't that be magnificent? We can all dream. But yeah, nice to see him. The bit he talks about, I had a great, the Lost in Translation thing, he says, I had a great moment here. And I think, like, yeah, you know, like, I'm back here at Nando's. I had a great tea here once. Just thought I'd come here to relive the glory. Yeah, so we move on to the next story. This is Anfield.com. Do go over there, good friends of ours, arguably the best Liverpool FC website, unarguably to be fair. Jurgen Klopp would apparently need to win the league to match expectation. Brendan said they felt they wanted to improve, talking about the Liverpool owners, and to improve on runners-up would be to win the league, but it's going to take time. I'm sure the owners will give him that time, and he says, obviously, there's some really good players there, which he kind of has to because he brought them in. What he does kind of fail to mention in this is that Jurgen Klopp didn't take over the team that finished runners-up in the Premier League. No, he took over the team that finished 7th in the Premier League and a team that was, I think, 10th at the time, having drawn a shitload of games and not won ones that they probably should have been winning. So I get what he's saying, and he's right, is that ultimately for Liverpool, we expect the league title, and we will give Jurgen Klopp time. You'll get, as long as we see marked improvements on the pitch and we see some stuff, and we got some things to sing and cheer about and whatever. Yeah, that'll be fine. But so I don't expect them to go and win the league title next season. But there will come a point where questions will be asked, because as fans, there's nothing we want more than to get a 19th league title. It's as simple as that, and that's ultimately the thing that will be hanging over Jurgen Klopp's head and any Liverpool manager's head until someone is able to finally deliver that trophy, and hopefully more beyond it. But it is a bit kind of, Brendan, I'll just talk about it again. To take the context out of it is very Brendan. There's another thing I want to touch on. I don't want to talk about this too much because I haven't seen enough to be able to properly comment on it. I've seen a picture doing the rounds of a Brendan Rodgers interview in the Sun. Doubtless someone will mention it in the comments. I thought I'd mention it here. I've not looked into it enough. I couldn't find it anywhere. I've seen it on my feed, on my Facebook feed and what have you. I had a quick look for it before on Google and couldn't see it come up, and I'm not going to go trawling through the Sun's website because I'm not. So if he has done it, I'll just say if Brendan Rodgers has given an interview to the Sun, then that is up there with the most reprehensible things that he could do. And you know, if he wants to be remembered fondly as a Liverpool manager, that will go. That will deservedly go if he's made such a stupid decision. I know he's done stuff with them in the past, and look, ultimately, that happens. You had no obligation to not do those kind of things, because ultimately, you know, if you don't have that affinity with Liverpool, then, you know, people do. There are a lot of people who work for and with the Sun, because to a lot of people it is just a newspaper, albeit a shit one. But, you know, to do something when you've had that connection with Liverpool Football Club, no, basically unforgivable. So if he has bad times with Brendan Rodgers going forward, if he hasn't, and like I say, I don't know whether he has or hasn't unequivocally, so I don't want to judge here and now. Hopefully he hasn't, is all I'll say on that one. And the last thing is some transfer news. Mickey Quinn apparently knows Liverpool's transfer targets. Mickey Quinn, Scouser, Liverpool fan, more famed for being at Newcastle and Coventry than anything else, and of course liking racing and being a presenter on TalkSport, claims that he knows Liverpool's 3 targets, and they are Ignacio Camacho, Lucas Moura and Granit Xhaka, who are all on the hit list apparently, which means that we're either going to move for them or we're going to murder them. So yeah, one way or the other. I'm hoping the former rather than the latter. I think we actually know pretty well that Camacho, from all intents and purposes, I don't know if it's a done deal, but Camacho's definitely on the list. He's been to Melwood already, and apparently he's been looking around the area for houses as well. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's a done deal. It just means that he is putting plans in place in case it becomes a done deal. I've not really seen anything on the Lucas Moura thing, although that would be very exciting. We were linked with him a few years ago. I think he was linked with Man United as well. And Granit Xhaka is another one that refuses to go away. It seems like I keep seeing mentions of him being like the top target for the summer. Very, very interesting, very, very exciting. I think are they the kind of, for me, they're the kind of names I'm very excited to see us link with. I'd be interested to know your thoughts, though, and that's what the comments section is for happy, positive things. Let me know your thoughts on whether they are the kind of players you want to see Liverpool targeted. There's somewhere, obviously, we did a bit on Oxlade-Chamberlain yesterday, and the issue that when you're buying British talents, they come with an inflated fee. They're talking, I've seen sub £10 million for Camacho. No price is really going with Moura and Xhaka, but I don't think you're talking 40+ millions. I don't think so. Anyway, Tommy shaking your head. What do you think?
Lucas Moura will be about 30, I think.
Tom thinks Lucas Moura about 30. So yeah, and again, what do you think would be a good price for us to pay for those players if they're the kind of players we're in for? Again, in the comments underneath. Do give this video a thumbs up, of course. Come over and check out the redmentv.com. Today we're filming the second part of the transfer war chest special. Last week, Aubrey and Chris worked out how Jurgen Klopp can use the options and the dead wood within his squad to build himself a war chest of £101 million. And today, Chris and I are going to spend it. How do we spend it? What players do we spend it on? Tune in for the Transfer War Chest show. That'll be up tomorrow on the redmentv.com. It's completely free for a month. Come watch the first part, get yourself pumped, and come and check back for the second part. Cheers. Well, welcome to Redmen TV. It's an Uncensored match build-up show. Liverpool are in Europa League action in the round of
16
against Manchester United. What?